Once upon a time, in a small village where fog rested gently on the rooftops each morning, there lived a young boy named Rowan. Though the village was quiet, Rowan's mind never was. His thoughts wandered endlessly, jumping from yesterday's mistakes to tomorrow's fears. Even when the sun was bright, his heart felt heavy. At night, Rowan lay awake, listening to the wind outside his window. His mind replayed memories he wished to forget and imagined worries that had not yet arrived. The noise inside his head was louder than the world around him, and he did not know how to make it stop. One day, Rowan went to the edge of the village where travelers often stopped to rest. There, he met an old traveler who looked kind and wise. While they were talking, Rowan shared his problem and said, "My thoughts never leave me. I want my mind to be calm." The traveler smiled and said, "If you truly want peace, you should visit the old man who lives near the river beyond the forest. He is very wise and understands the human mind." Hearing this, Rowan felt hopeful. The next morning, he started his journey. He walked through fields, crossed a small forest, and followed the sound of flowing water. After some time, he reached a quiet river. Near the river stood a small hut, and beside it sat an old man, watching the water flow. Rowan walked closer and spoke politely. "Sir, I have come to you because my mind is always restless. I cannot find peace." The old man studied him for a moment, then stood up without a word. He placed a smooth stone into Rowan's hand and said, "Sit by the river until sunset. Do not throw the stone. Do not pocket it. Simply hold it." Rowan was confused, but he obeyed. At first, his thoughts raced as usual. The river splashed, insects buzzed, clouds passed. His hand grew tired. Slowly, though, Rowan began to feel the weight of the stone. He noticed its cool surface, its rough edges, the steady rhythm of his breathing. Without realizing it, his thoughts began to slow. Time passed quietly. When the sun dipped low, the old man returned and asked, "What were you thinking about?" Rowan thought carefully. "At first, many things," he said, "but later, only the stone and the sound of the river." The old man nodded. "While you were holding the stone, your mind was not running. It was here. When the mind stays with what is in your hands, it cannot wander into fear or regret." Rowan's eyes softened. He understood. Peace was not something to chase or find elsewhere. It appeared when the mind stopped traveling away from the present moment. The boy thanked the old man and began his walk home. The same path lay before him, but his steps were lighter. The river still flowed, the wind still moved, but inside Rowan, something had settled. And from that day on, whenever his thoughts grew loud, Rowan returned to what was in his hands, to what was happening now, and there he found peace.